All right. So last time we actually got the we finished off the side quest for the computer programmer and the dance club guys. And I'm trying to remember if there was anything else I needed to do here.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, so she's gonna work on sending the message out to her colleagues, and then these guys, I don't know what's going on.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
The words echo magnificently throughout the nave. Whoa, that was a crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore.
His voice booms through the chamber, then gets silent.
Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
I mean, you have the volume knob maxed out, bro.
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Whoa. What if this is the answer to Van Eyck's jam? We could use the sound for the bass.
Oh! But how?
What do we have around here to achieve some sort of parallel processing?
Ooh, okay. Interfacing? Okay, let me see if I have any interfacing bonuses. I don't think I do. I've got the gloves, which are +2, and that's pretty good. Hand-eye coordination. Wow. I'm almost certain I don't have any other clothes that give interface bonuses. Yeah, that's it, unfortunately. Perception, nah, that's... Oh man, that sucks. It's literally just the gloves that are giving me a bonus. Okay, I mean 27% is pretty low, but it is a white check, so we can redo it.
Yeah! Harder!
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background, never ending. You can't grasp what's missing, but you can try to make something up anyway. The young man bobs his head to the music, much as before.
Okay. Well, we do have some extra points, so... Oh, that reminds me. I need to work on another thought. So I'll spend 2 points on my thought cabinet. Confirm, and then... Cop of the Apocalypse. Actual art degree. Okay, let's see what we can actually put in our thought cabinet. Some kind of superstar. Minus temporary research bonus, -2 logic. Still seems unlikely. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying that you're an actual superstar. In the middle, in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C, strikes a lionesque pose with the mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume Le Million or Davy Dewis, no. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Cop of the Apocalypse. You woke up in a hotel and started rambling about the end of the world. It's not your normal everyday doom crying either. Something truly colossal is approaching. The gloaming, the culling, the bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Until now, you've been pleasantly vague about the precise nature of this cataclysm. No more. Put the bloodletting on the burner and really figure out what's threatening the fragile physical reality you just found yourself in. That one seems kind of interesting. I don't think I have that many points in Apocalypse Cop. Yeah, it's like one of my lowest ones. Actual art degree. Yeah, it's another cop type, the worst one. The most savage and brutal, the art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. Oh, dude, that sounds so cringe, man. I don't want to police other people's art. Magnesium-based life form. It's generally understood that human beings are carbon-based life forms, fusing little carbon tubes together to form complex, mushy structures capable of thought, love, and locomotion. It's also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamine, etc. In such cases, it is important to supplement your body with magnesium. Tired? Maggot. Down? Mag time. Liver damage? Maximum mag. Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything and you just need to quit. What do we tell them? Oh, dude, I don't want to become a drug addict at this point in the game. Advanced race theory. A mass of fantastic races swirls in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement, Kojkos juggling potatoes, eczema-ridden mounds grinning and dancing on wooden clogs. Everyone is there, the whole race gang, plus some that you may have come up with yourself. The thieving subkips and the so-light cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme. In the eye of this race Empyrean, a vertigo reaching up to the heavens, you sense something drawing nearer. Wow. Anti-object task force? Take a look at your hands. See how bruised they are? See those little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs, they're all your enemies. Always have been. Atoms themselves are in on the conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. You are energy stuck in a body. You're a spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up that lamppost. Let it know just how much objects suck. The Jamrock Shuffle. By now it's clear you like to look inside containers. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets? Maybe more juicy containers? Let's be honest. You like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets. Secret containers left behind by the Philippian kings that hold forbidden relics. Okay, you haven't come across one of those yet, but one day... Wait, is that why you're so hellbent on opening containers? Do you think you'll find the Holy Scepter and the Orbe de Matin? Motorway south. At the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. Oh, Common Corgi, welcome to the stream and thanks for following. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green rain shadow dithers like music turning into a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end, a half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the Isola. A transition from reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? That doesn't seem particularly useful. Can't believe I wasn't following already. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I actually took quite a long break from streaming recently, and this is actually my first week back on a normal schedule, so don't worry about it too much. Let's see. Date of birth generator. Your face looks like it's 58 and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100. Both longer than they ought to be. The day and the century. But for how long then has this thing attached your sentience walked the planet's crust? Time to start racking those brains of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? Oh yeah, Hawaii was awesome. I was only there for 5 days, but I had a really good time and spent some really good time with friends and stuff. So yeah, but thanks for asking. Let's see. Knowing when I was born doesn't seem particularly useful. Arno van Eyck. Ooh, temporary research bonus +1 interfacing. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be a coincidence? Maybe it's the hand of the man machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno van Eyck in disguise? Ike? Egg? I mean, maybe. It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic. And that's a sickness, and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive. Your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this, even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. I could definitely quit, but it would take me 20 hours, and I get -2 health during that whole time, which is kinda spicy. Cleaning out rooms. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately, looking for something. Tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. The spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again, and yet there's a pattern emerging. Huh. This one seems kind of interesting. Wompty Dompty Dom Center. It's Wednesday evening, and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wunder twins Guy and Keith Joost are the stars of the show, and with their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head curators of this art exhibition. It's the Wompty Dumpty Dommiest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you if you're not there? I'm not terribly interested in this one. So I'm leaning towards no longer being an alcoholic. And Arno van Eyck. If I do this one, then I can re-roll on this check, and it might be worth the extra point. Although it's like short, so it's unlikely to give me any permanent stat bonuses. This one didn't give me any bonuses, which is pretty bad. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much everything I've gotten so far has been pretty good, except for Homosexual Underground. Even though that one took 8 hours. So, dude. I really want to get started on not being an alcoholic anymore. Let's see. I also want to try and do Jamrock Shuffle. That one seems kind of interesting. But it's probably like, if I do get a bonus, it's like probably just more money or higher chance of finding items or something. I don't know. Let's see. So I want to do either Arno van Eyck or... What was the other one? Or Wasteland of Reality, which is stop being an alcoholic. Yeah, let's do this one. It's gonna take the longest. Okay, and then I am going to raise my interfacing skill by 1. So I can re-roll on this.
Good morning! Yeah!
42!
Here's an idea. Say what you said before. The exact same thing. Or wait. Say something that's only marginally different. It will yield a drastically different outcome.
Okay. I don't know the technical term, but it needs less bzoot bzoot.
Yeah! Pump off the bazoot bazoot!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throbbing seems ever so slightly louder than before.
All right, we're gonna put points into this until I get it.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder!
58.
Here's an idea.
Oh no!
Say what you said.
Dude, I'm failing
Fluxifier?
all my rolls, man.
Where is that?
The large-headed youth gives you a sorely disappointed look, a cruel joke to play on an earnest talk dork.
Oh, okay, here's my last point, man. This is all I've got.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder!
Here's an idea.
Oh my
Say
god, I
what you
failed
said
3
before,
rolls in a
the
row.
exact
Holy crap.
same thing.
Yeah!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital
Okay, well, that really sucked. I think it might be too late to do the karaoke, but we'll run back as fast as we can. Oh, dude. It's not this way. Dude, my stats are so messed up now. I am almost maxed out on interfacing skill. But, hey, we gotta live with our choices in this run, so... Alright, there's my crashed car. Let's see, it is almost 10 p.m. in the game. I don't know what time the bar closes. Oops. Let me check my journal real quick. Inform Dice Maker about the source of doom. Oh. Oh, it's still active. Nice. Okay, I need to equip various things for this. Wait, map? Oh, I can redo the mirror now. Okay. Let's see, I think for this one, it's a drama check. So let me equip all my drama clothes. I'm gonna look absolutely ridiculous. I've got my... God, I look so dumb. Okay. I've got a +4 drama bonus. Let me save real quick. Oh, and I got to equip my boombox.
The stage is all set up for your performance. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke.
I can see that.
The lieutenant steps away from the stage, ready for your performance. Put your lips against the microphone to test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Oh no, I got -2.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff.
Okay, I got a +1 back from that. Nice. I'm ready, Gart. Hit play.
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
It's like I'm singing to Kim.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-San, though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there, down through the mist there,
These guys have to listen to me sing.
toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there.
Hey, what's up, Cher? Welcome to the stream.
I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Oh man. You know, it's kind of interesting that the voice actor for the main character is the same as, I think it's the same as the narrator, I think. Ancient reptilian brain, yeah.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Oh man, okay. So it's good that we had Kim here because it gave us this extra dialogue option. So thank you, Ancient Reptilian Brain. Or I want to dedicate this song to whoever wrote me that fucking letter. I still love you. Thank you very much, asshole. I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi. Gart is kind of a non-option. Dedicate the song to the pale nothing that will devour this world. Dedicate the song to the RCM. Please don't fire me. Let's select Kim.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
Oh, Kim.
He's incapable of blushing, but if he weren't, he'd blush.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words?
Whip out your finger pistols, shoot in the air, and leave. Alright, now let me take out this ridiculous outfit. Let's see, I don't even remember what I was wearing. Jackets. Yeah, that seems like a good jacket. And then Indiana Jones hat, and then this 8-eyed Terratorn tie has the most bonuses. Oh, I need shoes too. I think these are good. Can't remember if I had any other shoes that were good. Oh, I have the Greaves. I'll wear them if I'm like in combat. Yeah, same for the shirt. Well, actually, this gives me pain threshold, so I'm, yeah, okay, let's do that. I need to offset the, negative, or the debuff from doing this thought cabinet thing. Wait, so the blue bar is volition, I think? Yeah, psyche base +2, okay. And then physical or pain threshold, I think, adds to health. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's save.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
The cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
Gart, I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
The man takes the stuffed bird. Oh my god. This is the ruffed grouse. It symbolizes the might of male courtship rituals. May it serve as a reminder to keep an eye on the cock carouseliers. Carouseliers. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just use the non-douchebag option.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Exactly, Kim.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Goodbye. Alright, let me talk to my friend here.
Hi again, gendarme.
Uh,
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I don't know what I'm doing here. I just go wherever life takes me.
Maybe you should figure it out, detective. Admiring the atmosphere. Well, here's to you.
Tell me about that muscular type who came in to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. Sure. And if you did. And how did you like him?
I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Ah, shoot. Why not?
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme.
All right. Well, I guess doing homosexual underground didn't actually give me new dialogue options with them. Let's check our journal. Oh, talk to the dice maker. Determine where the shot came from. Check boardwalk for bullet traces. Check island for bullet traces. Oh, dude, that's gonna take forever. Make Titus give up Ruby's location. Doomed hostile. Talk to Gart about this. I think this quest is actually bugged out.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Gart, I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Gart, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
Oh my god. Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area.
Uh-oh.
He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the Whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
The Whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call Nick and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Let's see. The Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade, which failed, though perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
You really care about the Whirling, huh?
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
And who named it the Whirling?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song. Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
Wow, Kim is so cultured. What about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Well, good luck to you then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs, in the secret back room next to Clausier's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
Maybe someone on the staff was curious.
No, we don't hire staff like that. Thank you for letting me know, and it will be taken care of as soon as possible.
Are you sure you haven't been spying? No, I don't really suspect him of that.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
Clausier in room 3, she nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
You have Lena. Lena is a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she? Anyway, I'll forward that woman her bill and be done with it. Now, was there anything else? Yes?
Goodbye. Alright. Oh, I leveled up. Great. Let's see. Let's go upstairs. We do need to talk to Clausier. I don't know if she's asleep or not, but... Oh, she's still awake.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
I found your buoy. It was empty, just seawater.
Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
I'm afraid you may be in danger.
Yes, I am. Regardless of who took the documents. It was probably just an accident. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
No, I definitely had to open it.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
I haven't tried any of these options.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath.
Let me save before I do these options.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished
What if
for deceiving us.
wait?
We demand her
I've done this one
anxiety.
apparently.
We demand her fear.
Kim, why haven't we not arrested her yet?
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
What if I told you you're under arrest?
But I haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
She purposefully misrepresented information crucial to the case. Fucking mind games. Enough. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
You misrepresented information about the case. Without the Hardy's confession, we'd know nothing.
The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please, no.
But there's nowhere to go. A two-story drop to the Plaza Mosaic. If she could, she would have run before.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
She knows something.
What do you know? Who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby.
Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
And what is that?
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't.
Oh, shit.
It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
she said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
The lieutenant narrows his eyes.
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
She sounds like she was fixated on you.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? The lynching?
And how could she have killed him?
You've been through there, right? I saw you come out. It leads downstairs. She could have come to the roof through that, then made the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing? That is possible.
Yeah. I mean, that holds up because the door is barred from the inside.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
When Ruby said there would be shit happening if you didn't end your relationship with the deceased, was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
Okay, that's it for Ruby.
Okay, and what? Arrest the liar now. She's stuck here. She's already in prison. Look around. She's only trying to help you.
Wait, what was the previous dialogue? And she's a pro, she must be, to keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but... Who?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
I don't think I'm gonna arrest her after all. Okay, I'll keep you here for now. Which is back off completely. I mean, she's technically in danger even out here, but if we arrest her, then she'd be on the record. So I don't think I'm going to arrest her.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret it.
Something tells you you will.
Oh, no. That's pretty ominous.
She nods, then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, if she ends up getting killed for some
She
reason...
slowly lights another cigarette and two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman having sex. A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Okay, so they're talking about the boardwalk on the other side of the river, so I need to go back there and look. And it's north of the museum. Or I guess around the museum, so I'll look around there. And then...
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Alright, so I still need to determine where the shot came from. So I need to go to the boardwalk and go to the island. Who's that? Oh, that's someone downstairs.
Yes?
Ah, dang it. I guess I have to pay for my room tonight.
Hey, was there something you needed?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
20? Oh, jeez. I mean, I don't really need money for anything, so...
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
I wonder if I can do a investigation recap with Kim outside.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called called the décomptage, as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological. Some sort of brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
I want to talk about you.
What about me?
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Wait, what's my volition at? It's a purple skill. It's 4, which is not very high. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you. It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Ooh. It's an
lieutenant
authority check.
relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control.
Good. Let's change.
I wonder if I can increase my authority to high enough. I don't think I have that many clothes that give bonuses to it. There's this. And I think that might be it. Yep. It's literally just the shirt. Got 2 tools on me now. Alright, let's give that one more
Yes.
shot. Aren't we going to talk about the boots I'm wearing?
Okay, let's talk about it. You stole the boots.
He looks at the gleaming technological footwear you're sporting.
Congratulations. That must have taken an enormous concerted effort, considerable ingenuity and timing. Now, I'm going to report you and you are going to go to jail.
You are?
It was a joke, sadly. There's nothing I can do about your delinquency. What's done is done. Let's get back to police work.
Kim sounds so disappointed. Alright.
What about me?
Did you ever talk about yourself?
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you,
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
Oh. So what can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Silently scream for help or accept your thraldom. Silently scream for help.
If the lieutenant were an evil man Who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak? Fortunately, he is a committed officer of the RCM. He'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Well, I passed the authority check. And, well, kind of bummed that nothing came out of it, but... Alright. Alright. See you in the morning, Kim. Now let's try and fix this damn mirror.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
Oh, I don't have my tool on me.
a mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, the faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Nice.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned it. The room behind your closed eyelids is familiar now, the only home you've ever known. Its darkness gathers. The last thing you hear is the wind blowing in through the broken window. Then something comes, a kind of sleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
I love the responses. Great, this is gonna be really chill. Or Dark Shore my ass, I know what this is.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
I don't care, that doesn't scare me.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no, I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
It? What did I do? Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots. Oh, it has to be my my ex, because when I almost died just from talking to her on the payphone.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it'll be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Huh? Okay. Remaining 18 hours and 59 minutes. Oh, dude, that's gonna take forever. How close am I to leveling up? Not very close. Make Titus give up Ruby's location. Determine where the shot came from. Call your station's Lazarus. Okay. Maybe let's do that first.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
You know who I am?
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Yes, we live in difficult times, but at least it's over. Almost over, that is.
For you, it probably is. I'm counting on my lungs outliving your liver by a wide margin. Not that that's anything to fate.
Was he speaking about his longer life or your shorter one when he said it was no cause for celebration? A bit of both, but don't flatter yourself. He's not sorry for you.
I couldn't reach up and grab a tie from a spinning fan without unbearable pain shooting through my arm.
Hard to tell exactly what it was over the phone. Could be a combination of peripheral neuralgia and high blood pressure. Could be that you were having a heart attack. Or, actually, it could be both, given your profile.
So, what do I do?
Cut down on the drinking, pal. In fact, cut off the drinking. The drugs, too. Anything else?
I think I've had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of, but by God does it burn in your chest.
Yes.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of
Wow. That's not much of a consolation, Doc.
Accept it. The body is an object, and objects break down. Do what good you can with yours, before the rest goes too.
Doc, someone broke my heart.
Look, pal, getting pumped and dumped is not a disease. People live through it all the time. You should be happy for her.
Wait, pumped and dumped?
That's what the guys say, officer. that some chick pumped you and then dumped you, threw you away like an empty juice carton.
Don't take it personally. There just wasn't any juice left in your carton, pal.
Oh, dude, that hurt me. Do you know who this person was?
You must have me confused for a close personal friend. I am not. I am a medical professional with a constant idiot emergency on my hands.
You hear someone whine in the background. My eye, Doc, my eye.
I've lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
You're not surprised? Okay. Anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Isn't there anything you can do for me?
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes, fate for you.
Was he a bit of both?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
No, that doesn't sound like something I can handle right now.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Dude, this is totally a reference to frickin' Die Hard. Oh, 30 experience. Worth
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
it. Done with the radio.
7th, over and out.
In the cabin, you...
Let's see. Find the murder weapon. Find all of the armor pieces. What am I missing? I've got the shirt, gloves, boots, and I guess the pants? I have no idea where I would even start with that.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
The racist told us where her cabin is. We only searched it.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who'd tell on her. But is she in trouble?
Sorry, man. Can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
The last thing we need is more civilians involved.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes anyway?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lahom.
Why Tommy Lahom?
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him.
I had another question, actually.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
That's all for now. I should probably buy some more supplies. Yeah, I need more cigarettes and, I think alcohol? No, I've got plenty of alcohol. I also have speed. Okay. The yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that were left for Clausier. Huh.
Is this about the question?
A colourful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister. The pale age vodka is,
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats. Use medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note:
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
Saint Baptiste. You know, Saint Baptiste.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows.
Where do I look at... Oh, I've only got 3 charges left for health. Okay. So I should probably buy one of those.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
The tear machine your bottles clunk into...
Nice, 30 cents. Alright, I've got so much to do. I have no idea where to start with to find the armored pants. Find the murder weapon. I have no idea where to start with that either. Help the ravers start a nightclub. Make Van Eyck's jam harder core. Get a cell to talk about our associates. Oh, okay. So I can talk to a cell and Noid after I finish the nightclub. Race Enigma. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna finish that. Okay. Let me talk to the dice maker because she's the closest. Where can I find a working rifle?
A few bricks have fallen off.
Seems like an old bunker. It means there are firearms.
He likes this fun.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Can I order another die?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 die per customer.
I think I found the actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
It's a bit more complicated than I first thought it would be.
I'm listening.
There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to the Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this?
She appears to take this in a while. The chatter from her headphones continues unabated.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
It's what I have preached the whole time and no one listened.
A curse is something superstitious, but a 2mm hole in reality? We all know what it means. It's pale. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Nice. Maybe I should have accepted the task to tell a shop or a bookkeeper as well, because that would have been free experience. Oh well. Let's see, what else can I do? Let's go over to the across the river. Actually, let's talk to these guys again, because he might know something about where to find a rifle, potentially. Yep.
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it, but he's really gone.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Gone? Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
How did he die exactly?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Wait, did he push himself to prove he can pull his weight and doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home. 'Cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it.
Ah.
That means the uniform could still be in the guard booth. Something to keep in mind if you really plan to give yourself to Revachol.
Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts, but right now, he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids, and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
He falls silent and looks at you, eyes filling up with tears.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Something forgettable, like see you tomorrow, probably?
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
Do you know what happened to his medals?
I took them for myself. Took them to remember that old cunt. Nobody knew him better than I did. And I want to remember that old cunt by something.
Strange how old cunt sounds almost gentle when he says it now.
Here, something to remember your friend by.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny.
Eyes blurry with tears. He has to stop.
I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes. We are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone. I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something. Yes? What about...
Yes. We are...
It is what I just don't know anymore. About anything, officer.
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown. He doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
I like standards.
Of course you do. Maybe some regulations and a usual pistol to go with them. It's official. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Wait. This will be my coppa type now?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
Yeah, no need. Let's keep that announcement on standby for now.
Good. Of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further.
Wow, Drama is a freaking asshole. Alright, let me look at my points here. I've got 4 points in Boring Cop, 10 points in Sorry Cop, 5 points in Apocalypse Cop, and 8 points in Superstar Cop. Man, he's giving me shit, and I have twice as many Superstar Cop points as Boring Cop.
Hola, Wandering Man. The mercenary, eh?
The man...
Where would I go about finding a working 4.46 rifle?
The file cabinet stands hundreds of documents and the same materials you already went through all of. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants. All items on the list. The drawer slides shut, smooth. The payphone hangs.
You know, I don't remember if I exhausted all of the dialogue options at the super rich guy.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table. Take it. It's just there. Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it.
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
This is gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
+1 to Revacholian nationhood? Oh man, this is totally useless. The beautifully adorned jacket of the Royal Carabineers has 3 stars on its shoulders and the words Capitaine written on the chest. Neatly patched here and there. It's impossible not to feel the love for the fatherland when you wear it. Wow. +1 reaction speed? Oh my god, I got hammer pants. These pants are made from synthetic lightweight fibers and designed to let the carabiners' legs and groin breathe. Red stripes are there to inspire courage, while the golden stripes symbolize the patriotic flame in the wearer's heart. I think the fallen pants are probably way better.
This is the night. This is the night.
Alright. Let me save. It's been a little while.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Present a sound investment plan. Conceptualization check. I don't have many bonuses to it, and also I don't have that many points in it either. Shoot. I think the only thing that gives a bonus to it is that shirt that I'm wearing right now. Yeah. Let's see. There's the backyard wall, which also takes conceptualization, barred door. I don't think I can do this check anymore.
Mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Huh.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Oh man, I could show him the picture. That would be really bad news. Yeah, let's not fuck with those guys right now.
Oh, sorry, officer.
Host almighty. He's a total bummer now.
Yes? What about René?
Yes.
It is what I just don't know.
I guess I can't give him the uniform.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them.
Oh, I forgot
They're
about
the
these
star of the
sneakers.
show here.
Reaction speed and hand-eye coordination. But I have the armored boots already.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles, patting the you tree the gnarled hawthorn tree.
Okay. You know, maybe they're talking about this boardwalk. No, I don't think it's this one.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I think I avoided telling her that I crashed my car into the ocean.
Oh? Well, how can I assist you?
Ah, guess that's it. Okay, definitely not this boardwalk. Here's the payphone. I'm not gonna pick that up again. Huh. Oh, actually I haven't walked up here before.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose. A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
2 days?
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. When damp, these boards are really slippery. Even a sober man could lose their balance here. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
The boards screech under the weight of the T500 ceramic sabatons. It's a good thing they're so light, because it's hard to determine whether it was the dead man's weight that caused the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
This is an omen, a sign from above that you need to stop drinking.
He looks like me. I could have ended up just like him, dead on some empty boardwalk with the bottle next to my corpse.
Well, at least you're not married.
The lieutenant points at the ring on the man's left hand, the flesh around it swollen and gray.
Or, what if you are?
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk. Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
You're right. Connecting it with the lynching is a stretch.
Without any further evidence, yes.
You think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
What about the alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean. It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with them?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Hold on. What about field autopsy?
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
You're right. I don't see anything criminal here.
Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
We found him. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
But I need the money.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell.
A library card from the pocket of a dead man on the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp to the touch. The cover bears the stamp of Jamrock Public Library. Use the interact button in inventory to inspect. Oh, here
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Good idea.
Cool. Seems like an easy case. Alright, now let's look for bullet traces.
A man lies on the...
It's a long way down to your death from here, 20 meters at least. Let's look around the boardwalk, I guess. The direction of the city is to the east, so I should walk around here.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? Sure. What's on your mind? But of course. What else? I do some...
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts.
Actually...
You doze off. Man.
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying? Then I guess everything gets...
I mean, that's kind of the end of the boardwalk. Yeah, that's a dead end here. And I can't walk on the backside.
Yes?
Oh, where am I supposed to go?
Listen to it.
Yes?
I don't think I'm missing any other parts of the boardwalk. Well, let me go into the church and finish off that side quest and then walk north, I guess.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern. And too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene. The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway. You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium, No Truce with the Furies, or Rebishal West.
Wow, it's big! A club for entire Revachol West. So big.
Sounds like money.
Sounds like future. It's settled then. Everyone, welcome to Revachol West.
He looks around the church as light beams paint the dance floor violet blue.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to
Oh my
celebrate
God.
the name. Someone turns up the beat.
I'm dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but the beat is still so weak.
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
Savoir faire. Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
I'll come back for that.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
Oh, I can retry it finally. Jeez.
Sidechain the beat.
Sidechain? What does it even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Okay, Egg, you need to start sidechaining it.
Sidechaining it, you said?
He turns down the music, his hands moving deftly across the mixer, setting up the necessary controls.
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
Just wait and see.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
Oh man, it's a real dance track now.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together, it's unnatural.
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive again.
We have tamed the sound, made it our own.
God damn it! This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
This is it. This is a new era. The fabric of the world has been irrevocably altered. Who will be the innocence of hardcore anodic dance music?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Okay, I need close at increase of warfare. Oh, and let me save first. Wait, that gives minus. Damn it. Oh, glasses? Nice. That might be it. Oh wow, that really is it. Damn it. Maybe I should have done a roll for it first and then added the beat.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Oh, dude, 58% is terrible.
Goodbye, officer.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead. For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crab man hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Now can you tell me about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know? Oh, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic. Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess. Who do you want to know about? Andre. He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What has he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
High on life?
Yes. Anyway.
Is Andre your boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that, in a shop somewhere. He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street.
Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy. And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest. Rock music forever. No offense taken, go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Is Kim secretly a party boy?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forberg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the banlieues. A wretched heap of closed-down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again?
Yes, I forgot. Tell me all about yourself.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing?
All right. There is.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Sure.
Reaction speed. Let me get the tape recorder. Is it still outside? think I have a lot of reaction speed clothing. Oh, nice. I leveled up. And I'm close to another level up. Not out here? That's weird. Maybe it's inside and I just missed it? She used to be out here. Alright, reaction speed. Is it just the hat? That would kind of suck. Oh, and pants. Nice. Okay, where's that tape recorder?
Welcome back.
The tape recorder lies on the wooden floorboards like a discarded toy. Pick it up. Why is this locked? Put points into empathy to open this white check. Oh. What? Alright, let me save.
Welcome back.
O pasaro de agint. It flutters by your ear. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
Excuse me?
She's attempting to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
I remember now. It's a Zemyaki term for someone who won't break under questioning. An organized crime term.
What do you mean?
The silver bird.
All right. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died.
What happened next?
What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone. So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind.
You sure about that? What about this drug lab plan?
It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the operation with the débardeurs, else they might get unhappy.
So what you're saying is Everard authorized this?
Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dadwise into a corrupt business person. Unpleasant.
Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
We should confront Ever about this. Maybe we can manipulate him using this information. Probably not. I mean, low probability of success. And I don't see how we could get even more information about it, but...
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Everard. He's just going to deny it.
Yeah. Have you seen Everard? Sure. Me? Again? I told you.
There's that phrase again. Really?
Yes. Better that way. Sure.
Okay, I need points in empathy. Huh. Let's see, how many skill points do I have? Also, how far along is this? 16 hours left. That's like the whole day. Huh. Okay. Ask Everard about Acele and the drug lab. That would probably go pretty poorly, but... Okay, I think I've actually... I've got, yeah, +4 to empathy, so let me just spend a point on that to unlock this dialogue option. Oh man, this is my cap. That's not good. Can I talk to her? Wait, no, let me talk to her.
Welcome back.
Huh. Cap this! No!
You got us in, cop! I can't believe you got us in!
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Kim is so pissed.
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Acele using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Let's see. These kids got spunk. I admire that. That sounds like kind of a boomer response. I did it for mankind.
Okay.
Noid, what do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it could be something more.
I got called a boomer for joining the wrong Discord server looking for bot support. Oh man.
I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveler. Made me a bit manic, you know.
Yeah, I remember I used to, so I watch a lot of art streamers, and I used to hang out in Yenko's Discord. She's a digital artist, and I've been a fan of hers for like years. I think I first followed her in like 2013 or something, so I've been there like, you know, a really long time. And one day she hosts like events every year, and then this one year, I think it was like 2 years ago, she posted something on TikTok, and it was basically like an art contest or like an art trade or something, where you could like win art and exchange it with another person in the community. And when she posted that on TikTok, the entire Discord server got flooded with Zoomers for like it seemed like for 2 weeks or something, and we could not hang out in general chat. Luckily there was another chat room that was just for Twitch subscribers, but Yeah, that was like a pretty hard 2 weeks. I don't think I've been back since then. I'm sure it's calmed down by now, but that was kind of an experience.
I regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days. The material knowledge is mega though. Guild shit. Teaches independence.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude, the sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Something more fundamental? You mean the sound anomaly?
Maybe. Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop, I'm an art cop.
Art of core.
Okay, and what is the DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside. Before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss, slowly peeled by the wind. Your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
What do you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. A Sarais man who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother.
What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the Innocentic system.
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
But you guys said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
I even agreed with you about the Ecclesiastes being okay with this.
But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own. Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
You wanted to get inside the church, and now you don't like the stained glass window.
I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Mass murder on the floor!
Would you say she was, human?
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate this too. Point to yourself.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs. She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
I do feel there's something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Say nothing.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there in the back of the church. For a moment, the music echoes strangely.
Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
Ha. How are you settling in?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though. Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Do you mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical. Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it. I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
The building seems less than structurally sound.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well...
What makes you think Sona's gonna fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like... substance.
I found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing the Ubies were trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
You think there's any merit to that?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person.
Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of. But if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Tell me more about the left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology. His eyes flicker.
You mentioned the true life. What would that be like?
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How would you go about returning to the true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
So you're advocating a noise-based society?
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion. Utmost dedication, thoughts from the spinal cord, is a potent superlative as well.
Man, this guy has a trip.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
That was vague. Dedication, something else superlative?
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord. Oh yeah, sure thing.
Conceptualization check. Godly. Internalize a hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Really feel it. Hardened up your ledger. Caught the key. Analyze the beat. Paracarnassianism is love. What's with the clothes?
They're hardcore.
That's it?
They're just clothes.
Are they? They look outlandish.
It's just a style, you know. Normal hard style. Anyone can wear it. They're hardcore. They're just clothes.
I thought there would be more to it.
It's just a style, you know. Normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
Wow.
Dead body, spirit entered, sure. Dead body, spirit entered, sure.
I don't have any bonuses to conceptualization except like a shirt. A shirt that I'm already wearing. Damn it. Yeah, that sucks. I don't have enough skill points for this. Alright, well, I guess we could give it a shot. It is a 50-50.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore. You need your own entry. Make it. Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die, if you must. If you fear it, let it happen. Keep on dancing till the world ends.
Oh, I gained a new thought. Alright, let's see what it is. Hardcore aesthetic. Temporary research bonus, -2 interfacing. Fuck grammar. Not only have you internalized the hardcore aesthetic, you've also contributed to it. How hardcore could you possibly become? Low-core people come around you to correct your typos. It's hardcore here, hard dash core there, hard or core in a third instant. What's going on? Those aren't typos, man. That's how core hardness works. If you don't know hardcore from our happy hardcore, what the fuck are we even talking about? Huh. Well, I'm still working on quitting my alcoholism, so...
Oh, hey, man.
Goodbye, officer.
Alright, let's try this check as well. I don't think I have that many clothes that increase savoir faire either. There's the sunglasses. And I guess that's it. All right.
Oh,
That
hey, man.
should
It's
get
good
us
see
to like,
you.
oh, 72 is not bad.
You close your eyes and
Oh,
vacate
nice.
your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind. Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate and fear everything. All I want is to dance. Please, God, just let me dance.
God? Where is your God?
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
Oh, God. Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
What the?
Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn to rule the world.
What the? As it ought to be. Where is it?
In the spinal cord.
What the fuck is happening? What is happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy. Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn. As you open your eyes, you should scream, hyper, hyper. It seems appropriate.
Oh my God.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone
Oh my
approximation
fucking
of
God.
the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear.
Dude, he's actually dancing.
Oh my god! No way!
The Speed Freaks would-be leader stands slack-jawed in disbelief at the hardcoreness on display. Hard cop.
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Turn to SL. What are you doing?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance? No, recording.
She turns to Sona, then back to you. She briskly shakes her head and puts her headphones back on.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
Dance. Point at Andre. It's the law.
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
Kim, get in here.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
The lieutenant looks at you and the speed freaks grinding around in the church, a group of unhinged lunatics. I said, get in here and dance.
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before.
What's happening?
I'm not doing anything. The music made its mind up a long time ago. I'm just implementing.
Good for you. Rock on, then.
We ain't going anywhere before we tear shit up.
What?
Oh no, it's an authority check.
What's harder core than a little...
Excuse me, what?
Oh no.
Dance? Yellow? Monkey fucker?
Yes. If anything, the lieutenant feels tired, like a man who's heard the same record one time too many.
We are done!
Then a breath of cold sea air fills the church as the lieutenant opens the door.
Oh, dude, I really want to load the game and get that check. That was also a really bad failure. I called them a slur. What the hell?
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse around for this?
Here we go again! Hardcore filthy air! The sound above my head!
Shivers check? Oh man, this is like the hardest series of checks I've ever had to do.
Music pounds through the hall of an old stave church on the coast of Martinaise. Several figures are lost in the beats, their bodies pulling this way and that by sound. One of them, an officer of the RCM, suddenly stops. He appears disoriented, then starts shaking violently, no longer in rhythm with the music.
The beats that you had all fired up just a moment ago seem overwhelming. You're gripped by panic, alongside a dizzying feeling of deja vu. Then everything goes silent.
I feel like this has happened before.
Could be. It was almost like the utter unpleasantness of the experience was breaking through the barrier of your recent memory loss.
What's happening to me?
Not sure, but it's definitely not a normal dance floor experience. There's something seriously wrong with you, bruh.
Bruh. I should get help.
What are you gonna do? Call the Lazarus again? And if you were gonna go to a regular hospital, do you know how long it would take to figure out what's really wrong with you? The interviews? The poking and prodding that you'll undergo? All this excitement of dancing and dancing harder. And even fainting real hard is better than dragging your feet from office to office, examination room to examination room. All mercilessly white, bright and smelling of antiseptic.
What happens next?
You'll lay here in complete darkness for a while, far away from everything and everyone. Then consciousness will slowly begin to return. It won't be fun, but you already know. It rarely is.
Wow.
Oh, there you are, man. Don't worry. I've seen this happen before to people partying too hard. You're dehydrated and all. Don't know what happened between you guys, but it was not cool. You should go out and talk to him.
Give him a moment. See, this is why you need distilled water.
Distilled water? How long was I out for?
When exactly did you lose consciousness? When you started shaking or when you were already on the ground?
30 minutes or so.
I think I had a seizure.
Nah, you just raved too hard. The beat gets so hard, you know, and you were rolling super hard on it.
It felt familiar.
With the moves you've got on you, I don't doubt it.
It was intense, but I'm pulling myself together.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
End of human development. Mission complete.
All right!
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Goodbye, officer.
Oh man. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today because I have been streaming for 3 hours and haven't eaten dinner yet. So, but I think next time we're gonna load the save right before I did that and try and get Kim to dance because that would be awesome.